The 12th of June 2026, Friday, Venus morning. A brief reading from the Common Buddhist Text, Guidance and Insight from the Buddha. Chief editor of this compilation is Dr. Maha Dhamma Kosajan. We are currently in chapter 9 on wisdom from the perspective of the Theravada tradition. The nature of wisdom. Wisdom, panya, is with ethical discipline and concentration, one of the three main aspects of the Buddha's training, Ditso Sikha. It encompasses Samma Titi, right view, and right resolve. Factors of the path, especially from the form of right view that goes right beyond belief. It guides other aspects of the path, but it is only perfected at the end of the path. It needs to be in balance with the faculty of faith. The three kinds of wisdom. This passage explains that panya, wisdom, understands maturing into wisdom is the three kinds. From the heard or reading, teachings, from thinking these through, and from concentration development. There are three kinds of wisdom. Wisdom based on hearing, wisdom based on reflection, wisdom based on concentration development. This can be cited in the Sankiti Sutra, Dika Nikaya, Volume 3, 219. How to move towards wisdom. A fool who has a sense of his foolishness is, to that extent, wise. But a fool who thinks he is wise is called a real fool. This is cited from the Dhammapada, verse 63. The three characteristics of phenomenon, impermanent, dukkha, painful, and anatta, non-self, or no classification of identity to the self. This passage consistently points out that conditioned things are impermanent and hence painful, dukkha, in the sense of bringing physical or mental pains, and that everything, even what is unconditioned, is not as a permanent self or reality or its possession. All conditioned things are impermanent. All conditioned things are painful. Everything is non-self. This can be cited in the Upatta Sutra, Anguttara Nikaya, Volume 1, 286. The role of wisdom. These passages show that wisdom especially understands things as impermanent, painful, and non-self, and cuts through defilements so as to bring an end to everything that is painful. Wisdom is the highest form of right view. And what, monks, is the faculty of wisdom? Here, a monk, a noble disciple, is wise. He possesses wisdom directed to the arising and passing away, which is noble and penetrative, leading to the completion, destruction of the painful. This is cited in the Vibhaga Sutra, Samyutta Nikaya, Volume 5, 197. Examination is the extinguishing mark of attention. Cutting off is the distinguishing mark of wisdom. A barley reaper grasps a handful of barley in the left hand and a sickle in the right and cuts it off with the sickle. Even so, does the earnest practitioner of yoga, meditation, concentration, taking hold of the mind with attention, cut off all the mental defilements with his wisdom. Illumination is also a distinguishing mark of wisdom. When wisdom is arising, it dispels the darkness of avijja, ignorance, produces the radiance of true knowledge, makes the light of knowing appear, and makes the plane of truths of the noble ones. Hence, the earliest practitioner of yoga, meditation, concentration, sees with right wisdom impermanent or painful as non-self. This is cited in the Milinda Panha 32 to 39 and 33. Wisdom ends the tangle and streams of mental defilements, tangles within and tangles without. Beings are tangled by tangles. I question Gautama about this. Who disentangles this tangle? A wise person, having become established in sila, ethical discipline, cultivating the mind with wisdom, panya, a monk ardent and discreet, distangles this tangle. Those for whom attachment and hatred, along with ignorance, have been expunged, the arihanta, the arihat, with intoxication or intoxicating inclinations, destroyed. For them, the tangle is disentangled. This is cited in the Jatha Sutra, Samyutta Nikaya, Volume 1. Whatever streams of mental defilements there are to be in this world, mindfulness is the dam for them. I speak of the restraint of the streams. Wisdom shuts them down. This is cited in the Avita Manava Pucha Sutra Nipita 1035. Wisdom and ethical discipline purify each other. This passage shows that these qualities in each other. Good Gautama, wisdom is purified by ethical discipline, and ethical discipline is purified by wisdom. Where there is ethical discipline, there is wisdom. Wisdom is for the person who possesses ethical discipline, and ethical discipline is for the person who possesses wisdom. Just as good Gautama, one washes one hand with the other, and one foot with the other. In the same way, wisdom is purified by ethical discipline, and ethical discipline is purified by wisdom. It is quite so, Brahmin. It is quite so. Ethical discipline and wisdom are declared to be the most excellent in the world. This is cited in the Sonananda Sutra, Dika Nikaya, Volume 1, 124. I will leave off there today, and on Chapter 9 on wisdom from the perspective of the Theravada tradition, as we pick up on the next one, suffering and the Four Noble Truths of the Noble Ones. A brief reading from the common Buddhist text, guidance and insight from the Buddha. Chief editor of this compilation is Dr. Mahadhamma Kosajan.